Alright, hello. As a big cartoon and Looney Tunes fan, I thought it would be cool to look back at Looney Tunes Racing, a game I grew up playing on the PlayStation 1. We'll have a look at what Easter eggs, references, and little hidden secrets there are within the game. This is a very different type of video to any I've made in the past, so let me know what you think as we go through all the secrets of Looney Tunes Racing.
Might I inquire to ask what's up, Doc?
There are many hidden characters you can see during many of the races. For example, in Wascally Woods and Forest Frolics, you can see Sam the sheepdog guarding his sheep, which are an obstacle within the game, as they run onto the racetrack and flatten anyone who gets in the way. You can also see the clock-in machine, which was a big part of the Ralph Wolf and Sam Sheepdog cartoons. Unfortunately, Ralph is not seen within the game, unless he is hiding in the bushes, waiting for his moment to steal some roast lamb. On Planet X, you will see Marvin's loyal companion, K9, as he sits on the side of the track. He appears alongside Marvin in a large percentage of his Golden Era shorts. Clearly, Marvin left him behind when he entered the Looney Tunes races.
I guess I shot him. I guess he won't try to get away with anything with me again. I guess hey!
In both Desert Dash and Shady Oasis, you can spot a Roadrunner speeding along. Although very pixelated, I can assure you he is definitely there. He is faster than the carts just by running, so it probably would have been unfair if he did enter the Looney Tunes races, as clearly he would win them all. A surprise omission from the roster is Speedy Gonzales, who doesn't make any appearance within the game so far as I can tell. But again, he would not need a car. It would be like giving Usain Bolt a piggyback. Another little secret in Desert Dash is here, where you can see Wile Coyote has failed to catch the Roadrunner and ran straight into some rocks yet again.
Meep, meep. Meep, meep.
Tweety is both found on the menu screens and at the start and end of races. I guess he would be a little bit too small to reach the pedals.
Might I inquire to ask what's up, Doc?
Some of the courses are based on locations within the Looney Tunes universe and real-life locations. You Belong in Pictures is based on a tour of the Warner Brothers studios. You can even see the famous Warner Brothers Tower at the start of the race. Its name also comes from a famous Looney Tunes short, named You Ought to Be in Pictures, which is based around Termite Terrace within the Warner Brothers studios. Gossamer's Castle and Dungeon Disasters both take place within the evil scientist's castle, from the cartoons Water Water Every Hair and Hair Raisin Hair. You can see the sign with the evil scientist's name, as well as the robot which needs a living brain. Both the evil scientist and Gossamer are also playable characters within the game. This can lead to some inception, as Gossamer himself is also a booby trap. Furthermore, the course is littered with pictures on the wall, many of which are screenshots from the cartoons. You can also see two pictures of the famous gag with Bugs Bunny and Gossamer, where they are hiding behind the paintings. Although I have no idea who this is supposed to be, any ideas, leave them in the comments. Duck Dodgers City and the Return of Duck Dodgers are obviously based on the cartoon Duck Dodgers in the 24.5th century. You can also see the Acme Eye from the cartoon in both tracks, along with the familiar future theming. Duck Dodgers himself is also a playable character.
Oops! Had the silly thing in reverse.
What's Opera Doc and More Opera Doc are both heavily influenced by the 1957 classic, which is also titled What's Opera Doc. You can see Elmer in his armoured outfit in both levels, striking the ground with whitening. His silhouette is also found within the racetracks, which is a direct reference to the cartoon. The white horse which Bugs rides gracefully in the cartoon is also an obstacle in both courses. Be careful or you may get squished by a big old chonky horse bum.
Kill the rabbit! Kill the rabbit! Kill the rabbit?
The bonus track Wacky Land is based on the 1938 short Porky Pig in Wacky Land, where Porky is tasked with finding the last of the dodos, which is believed to be within Wacky Land, a bizarre world where nothing makes sense. So, not really that dissimilar to real life at the moment. You can even see the drawbridge where the dodo lives and the welcome sign to Wacky Land, although hard to read due to the level being in black and white, just like the original cartoon was. Also, due to the time the cartoon was made, there is some unfortunate moments. So, let's move on.
Might I inquire to ask what's up, Doc?
Whenever you don't have a weapon but use the weapon button, each character will have their own taunts. Most of them are just hooping and hollering, but many do make references to the classic cartoons. Bugs Bunny, for example, will utter his famous phrase.
What's up, Doc? What's up, Doc?
What are you doing down there upside downy?
I'm not upside down, Doc. You are. Look.
Porky will also use his famous "That's all folks" line, found at the end of almost every Looney Tunes cartoon.
That's all, folks. That's all, folks.
Wile E. Coyote will get out a blueprint map, of which he used many when trying to come up with plans to get the Roadrunner. And while it's odd to see Sam without a hat, since in virtually every cartoon he appears in he wears a hat, when you do use his taunt, he'll get out his famous hat.
15 sensational acts for 15 cents. Give me a ticket. Give me a whole mess of them. I'm a splurgin'.
Might I inquire to ask what's up, Doc?
In the background of the tracks you'll see a few references, such as on Planet X where you see Marvin's Maggot spacecraft fly by. It is also parked up in Martian platforms where you get a better look. Also found in Martian platforms are green Martians. These are from multiple Looney Tunes cartoons, usually portrayed as instant Martians where you just add a bit of water. Throughout the space-themed levels you'll see planets with letters on them. This is a reference to this joke from Duck Dodgers.
And thus to our destination. Now, do you know how to reach Planet X? Oh, sure. Well, I wish you'd explain it to me sometime, Buster. Well, it's very simple, sir. If we follow those planets, we can't very well miss Planet X.
You can also see Duck Dodger's ship crash landed on Planet X. And Porky flying his plane, the absolute maniac. If he isn't careful, he'll crash land. In Forest Frolics, there is a section where you drive through Bugs Bunny's rabbit warren. If you stop, you can see his bed, along with a few pictures hung up on the wall, which include him as a baby, and quite a few of Lola. So I'm guessing he's gonna have some pretty sweet dreams. Although not really related to Looney Tunes, I thought I'd have a close look at the red eyes found within Dungeon Disasters, just to see if I could find any closer look at them. And they do look rather creepy. I wonder if these are meant to be other Gossamers. So there we go. That was practically every single Easter egg and reference that I could find in Looney Tunes Racing. Was there any I missed? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Did you ever play this game? And what was your favourite Easter egg? But for now, take care and leave me alone.
As I was saying, Buster, this planet ain't big enough for the two of us, so off you go. And now, this planet is hereby claimed for the Earth in the name of Duck Dodgers in the 24th and a half century. It'll be a big deal.